Here, this one started. This is gonna be a fun one, though. It's gonna be a fun one. Still here, but I want you guys to come pile in for this. Welcome, campers. Crystal Lake, Camp Crystal Lake, 1980. But yes, yes, yes. Again, like I said, I'm gonna let a few more of you guys get in here. So come on in, come on in. If you're around, I'm gonna get started soon, though. But this was a fun time. Camp Crystal Lake tours was definitely a fun time. Highly, highly, highly recommended before I even get into it. But I'm gonna get into it. Excuse me. All right. I'm gonna get into it. So, first of all, what's up, everybody? How you all doing? How's your weekend? How was your weekend? It's probably gonna be hard to see the writing, but this is one of the glasses we got here, and be able to see it. Camp Crystal Lake tour. Can't really put it in the light too much. Hang on, let me try something. But I'm gonna tell you guys. Let me see. Nah. Well, it's grape soda that I'm drinking, but Camp Crystal Lake tours, which I'm gonna show some pictures off in a little bit from all the stuff my wife took. But I'm gonna tell you guys this. You need to go to this. If you're a Friday the 13th fan, especially if you're a fan of just if you only like the original, just the first one, you got to check this shit out because it's dope. It's awesome. It was it was an awesome experience. It was the first well, it was the second time as far as like a movie themed experience I got to go through as far as like a tour because I did the one a couple of years ago in Colorado, but it wasn't like where actual film locations, just I guess where the idea of the film came up with, Shining and all that. But with this being on the film location for a movie I've been watching since I was 5 years old, and like for those if you know me, you know that this is my favorite franchise of horror of probably anything. Friday the 13th, and oh, by the way, got this hoodie from there, Camp Crystal Lake, 1935. But yeah, it was a hell of an experience. It was a hell of an experience. I mean, went there. We went to the diner out there. Um, Blairstown Museum is closed right now, but I believe we were told that they were sick. So well wishes to them. Hope they get better because we're gonna check that out. But that town down there in Blairstown, Jersey, I'm gonna be jumping all over. Chris, what's up, man? It's yo. Listen, I'm telling you right now, and I'm gonna say it a lot through this. If ever, whenever you can afford to go with friends and family, whoever would be into this, I highly, 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 highly recommend it. And I'm someone I don't like hiking and I don't like being in a car for too long. Just because being in a car for too long gets uncomfortable. And I did both fine. I mean, a 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive isn't that bad. But the hike wasn't bad at all. But again, I wasn't even thinking of it as a hike because well, again, I'm going to show you guys in a couple of minutes all these awesome the locations like right on the freaking. I was like, oh my, I'm on the ground that they are actually on for this, which is so dope, which is so freaking dope. And then just like a lot of the things you've learned, which some of the stuff that I remember, I will share with you guys, but I don't remember everything. And yo, I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, Chris, do it, do it. Like they're doing a in 2 weeks from now, they're actually doing a reunion from people from the first movie. I believe from the first two films, but definitely from the first movie. And if we could afford it, we'd be going to that as well. But next time we will be going to that, and we want to go to the tour again, and hopefully meet up with some friends. Like it'd be cool to meet up with some people that we know or that like this, and kind of go and meet up there, meet up at the tour, and kind of go hopefully as a group and have some fun, have some laughs. We got to go with a really cool group actually, with a really cool group of just fans of this film, which is another reason why you guys should go to this if you're fans of this film, because you're going with actual other fans of this film, obviously, which is different than like going to a horror convention, let's say, because at the horror convention, say you're just a fan of a certain subgenre of horror, or you only like the big name, or only the indies, whatever the case may be, you have all that there. So you go in there for a specific thing. But this here, everybody that's there is a fan of Friday the 13th. Everybody there that's there is a fan of Friday the 13th, and that just makes it so much better. Even the tour guides really love the film. Like the guy we got, I don't know how old he was. I think he was younger than me, and nice guy, and he knew a lot of stuff about that. Was good, Dadpool. Was good. I hear you with that, and I want to go to CFF Carolina Fear Fest. We're actually talking about going next year, and yeah, driving down there next year and going to Carolina Fear Fest. Not bringing the table, just going as fans and having a great time in Jersey. I actually have the link to the tour in the description in here, and I'll drop the link in the chat as well for you guys. I forgot what part of Jersey it was. I'm sorry, but it's in New Jersey, and like I said, I'll drop it. Was good, Jason. Was good. I'll drop the link for you guys in a second. Let me grab it for you. And I'm telling you again, it's worth the money. It's worth going there. I honestly say if you have to travel, I always get text messages to take this tour. Yo, take this tour. There's the link for it right there. Oh, look at that. Look at this, guys. Open challenge to go pint for pint with anyone at CFF. Of course, by this, drinking responsibly and being careful and all that shit, having a sober driver. But I like this type of challenge. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I was looking for you there, Mick. I didn't see you. I seen someone that looked like you though, Mick, when I went to the weed shop out here in Schenectady, and then I seen someone on the tour that looked like our friend Matt. It was just a little weird. I felt safe though because I seen people that looked like you guys, so I knew I was gonna be in good hands. And actually, the guy that looked like Matt in the beginning of the tour, he's like, "Stick with me, I'll take care of you," and he wasn't lying. So again, when is that, Jason? And Mick, since you're in here and you're from Jersey, have you done this tour before? The Cape Crystal Lake tour? Excuse me. But anyways, guys, like it, words are hard to describe. Like how much fun we had, and like the excitement of it, and not just, and I think it was even cooler. Like obviously going with the wife, but then being there, like I was saying before, with other fans and just feeling their fandom. And shout out to Canada because we had three fans in our group from Canada that were just they did like the best everything pictures everything. There was a few of them where the whole group just copied them. They started doing some shit and we copied them. You know, they did a great job, and I had to yeah, shout out to them because it was such a what you'll see in some of the pictures when I'll try to explain it to you guys, but such a oh my gosh, it was just like I almost felt like a kid there. You know what I mean? Like it was like child me walking around this camp, just kind of looking, having a good time, looking around, seeing all the things from the movies. And of course, the night before we watched the movie, and when we got back, we watched the movie. And I highly suggest watch the movie as much as you can stand it, just so when you go there and you're on the tour, you can remember the things. It's like, oh, boom, boom, boom. Because a lot of stuff I did remember, some stuff was slipping my mind. So I'm like, next time I go, because I am going again, I want to go with friends, Matt and Henry. I told you guys already, but and the wife, of course. But just so you can like go there and you can point stuff out. Because when we were watching the movie after the tour, I was like, oh, boom, 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 just pointing stuff out, or both pointing stuff out even more so. And I'm like, this was just yes, man. Oh yeah, she loves horror. She's a huge horror fan, just like I am. Her favorite subgenre of horror is paranormal, and then her favorite slasher is Freddy. And you guys know mine is Jason, and my favorite subgenre is slasher. And yeah, that's the thing there too, man. Is everybody was fanboying, fangirling, fan whatever you want to call it, and just excuse me, just loving it. And with that said, I think I'm gonna start pulling these pictures in now. Start off with this one right here, and don't remember this gentleman's name in the mirror, but this is the scene where oh, what the hell is her name? Starts with the M. You guys know who I'm talking about. Axe to the face, where she goes to the bathroom to go. I think she has to go pee, and she washes her hands and all that. So we're in that room, and that wasn't a real bathroom. That was just like a prop set, right? And they were telling us a story. Don't know if it's true or not, but I guess when this movie was shot, like during the week, at sometime around that weekend or whatever, around one of the weekends, somehow teenagers got in there, kids got in there, and they thought it was a real bathroom and used the bathroom. So they had to clean up that set and all that shit. But stuff like that was cool to find out, cool to hear, funny. So this was, yeah, like I said, that was the like the bathroom area. Let's see, which way do I have to go with this arrow? Hang on, got my screen this way. As you can see behind me, these pictures are all randomized, so I don't know what's gonna pop up next on this tour thing. But you can see the boat. So they have the boat where, and again, I'm gonna be bad with names. I'm a little high, but you guys know who I'm talking about. But where she has her, she has her hand in the water, and Jason pops out the water and grabs her. So they have the boat anchored damn near like directly where the scene was. Yo, man, it was such an awesome time, and the people in that town, Peter, as you know, because you've been to Blairstown so many times, they're so freaking nice out there. So damn, like everybody we ran into, everybody we talked to was so nice. I'm like, why can't people be like this all the damn time? All the damn time. And but the thing too is, it was raining out, which was kind of cool because it gives it kind of that like well, I mean, the Camp Crystal Lake effect, and it was raining in the first movie quite a bit, so it wasn't like pouring. Some spots it got a little heavy, but for the most part, it was like a light mist. And then, like damn near when the tour was over, it stopped, and like right before the tour started, it wasn't raining then. It was like during the whole tour though, but it was still cool. Down by the water, you know this. Boom, we all know this. So many damn pictures through this. That's like the trying to do the reenactment of jumping out the water. We did a couple pictures of this, and we did. This is actually the second picture that we did because we copied the Canadians, which I don't have theirs, and I wish I did, but they did an excellent job. Nice, nice. Yeah, we didn't find out about that till like after we got the tour thing, but I'm glad we did the tour because it was just something that I felt like I needed to do, and now eventually I'll go back for the for the photo op stuff and all that. But that's dope, man. We already know this infamous scene, going up to have some fun. See, Mrs. Voorhees didn't catch me up there by myself having fun. Now this is not too far from the other picture by where when the canoe was like behind me. This is, I think, over to the left more, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's quite a bit over to the left. And then yeah, because you can kind of see the dock in the distance, and the what the hell to call that? The boat garage thing, the boat launch, whatever you want to call it. You see that kind of further in the distance. And then that's just some stuff we bought. That's a coffee mug. That's just a bag, and then the notebook. The shower house. That's the one we did see already. And this, okay, so, oops, this is just an old ass camera. When we were in Blairstown, I actually got two of them. This one, oh, and well, anyways, they're both $10. And again, like I said, these pictures are all randomized. Me in front of that truck and the totem pole from part one, and of course, that truck playing that banjo music that Peter loves so damn much. This is, I forgot what house this is. Or is this okay, the generator. The generator. Got it. Generator. You get to see the pictures on the outside of the cabin things or whatever you want to call those buildings. And there's the other parts of there's the two cameras. They were $10 a piece, and we had to grab them because they just look cool. I was like, why the hell not? The bow and arrow scene. The bow and arrow scene. Look at this. And we were talking about this on the tour, like, and I was thinking this when I was watching the movie again, is the part. Remember this whole scene where she goes out, she hears the help me, and all this other stuff. And me, I'm letting you guys know right now, I'm no fucking hero. And I'm not a nosy person. So if I hear some shit like that and I don't know anybody there, like no family and friends came with me there, I'm minding my own fucking business. I don't hear shit. I don't know what's going on. I'm not getting myself into anything. And I'm not sorry about that either because I'm not there to mind everyone else's business. I'm there to mind my business and do my job. And that's it. She did too much. This was at the archery thing. You were like right on the deck thing of it. And they said that the only thing they changed was they changed the roof on it and then they put rails on it to, for safety. Yeah, you are so oops. You are so true with that. So we watched the movie that Friday night beforehand. And then we watched it again Saturday, like after we came back to the room, ate and showered and all that. We put that movie right back on, just pointing out, oh boom, we were there. Oh boom, that's the shirt that was at. They have like I got this, but like where it said Fox on one of the cabins, they have a shirt that says Fox on it. I'm like, okay, cool, cool. And then I was wondering because in part three, isn't there's one of the bikers with her name was Fox in it, right? And I'm wondering if they went back and grabbed that from part one. It did just hit me now. I don't know, but let's go through more of these pictures. Well, that's it's a Christmas ornament. It's a little coffee mug looking thing, Christmas ornament, which is awesome. That's me. Listen, for all you guys that know me, I do not fuck with boats. I'm dead serious. I don't care how big or how small the boat is. That's as close as you get me to going on a boat in the water. See the boat on the beach? That's it. That's it. I wish I could have got a picture with this dude over here. This big white dude was awesome at the cosplay kills. We'll call it that because I don't know what you're supposed to really call it, but he was dope at it. And that's where, it's another thing, man. It's funny you say that because the tour guide, it was either the tour guide or someone in our group brought that up, and he was like, "It's crazy how accurate that map is for that game." He was like, "It's almost like they snuck in here and just, you know what I mean?" Because that thing was accurate as hell. Accurate as hell. We all know what this famous wall. This right here, which is awesome about this, if you guys do get a chance to go to do this tour and go through Blairstown, I love how this looks the same. I love how this looks the same. I was like, this is so dope. This is so dope. It was like, holy shit. Like the whole time I'm on this tour, I'm like, holy shit, I'm actually here. Like, holy shit, I'm here. This is, again, something I've been watching since I was 5 years old. I'm now 37. And it's something you never think you would do because I never knew it was a thing until now. And now I'm just like, okay, what other horror movies that are in the in the connected U.S. states that we can go to do these type of tours with? And I do want to do this one again. I'm going to mention that multiple times. I can't help it. Had too much damn fun with it. Yeah, I didn't know it was closed down because we actually went to Blairstown to go to the museum because we GPSed to that, and I'm glad we went there anyway. And yeah, the people there were like, it's been closed for a while because they've been sick or something. And it sucks. It sucks. Hopefully things pull through with that. Everything gets better with that. But yeah, that was something I was really looking forward to seeing. But again, I'm glad I went to that little town because I got those cool little cameras. I got another one I'm going to show you guys in a minute that I have sitting right next to me that I want to figure out where I can get whatever type of film or whatever type of shit I have to get for it because I want to mess with it. But the replica of the Jeep, they said they didn't know where the real Jeep was or the red truck. Those are replicas, of course. They could be rusted out somewhere or crushed or who knows. I would have took it home though, but that's just me, along with a lot of other stuff. Again, parts of the beach scene. That tower used to be white, but you know. And then this is something else I got. I finally got the book, Crystal Lake Memories book. I had to grab it. I just seen it there, and I'm just like, you know what? I've been telling myself for the past X amount of years I'm going to get it. I'm getting it, and I had to grab it. Yeah, yeah. But I do like how they are for the most part. I mean, I feel like because they were even saying on the tour, like over the years, they've gotten better with restoring and restoring and preserving a lot of the stuff. Like they're not going to tear because they were telling us how the one cabin. Remember the one cabin that Mr. Christie and what's her name are working on when they're putting up the gutters, and the gutters were put up so bad, I guess water was getting into it, so they just tore it down instead of fixing it like they would have known how to now in the correct way and all that. But they said they weren't going to be doing that stuff no more. They're going to fix it and preserve it the best way they can. We know this the beginning when they're singing by the fire, and that right there, my friends, is actual water and sand from Camp Crystal Lake. Had to do it. Had to do it. And you can either fill it up yourself or you can buy it from there. But I'm like, if you're gonna go there, if you're gonna get the water and sand to take home, you gotta fill it yourself. You gotta fill it yourself. It's the only way. It's the only way to do it. And it feels better. It feels right. My wife did this one. Next time we go, I'm doing the next one for sure because she really wanted to do it. And then Annie walking up the hill. And what's funny about this, right, is when she's coming through the tunnel thing. This is on this. They have it seem like it's like flipped around like the opposite way. It's not because the tunnel, when you're coming down this hill, the tunnel is after this, not before it. But it was still cool. It was still real cool, actually. Again, bouncing around the generator. I had to see if there was any gas and make sure it was working. And then I had to get again some little trinkets. Got the Camp Crystal Lake. Tell you get the pin and the Crazy Ralph. You're all doomed pin. Monopoly. That was where they play Monopoly and all that. That was that cabin. Ah, trying to keep Pamela out. Trying to keep Pamela out. This was the outside of the generator thing. Main cabin. Starting a band, guys. It's a multicultural, all accepting band. You don't even have to be good at anything. You just have to pretend to be good at these things. So bring your guitars, your microphones, whatever instruments, your sunglasses. You have to have sunglasses. That is a requirement because people, for whatever reason, they look more official in sunglasses with any type of music. They look like they know what they're doing. So sunglasses is a requirement. Everything else don't matter. Look at this. You see this? My wife's about to hit me with that. Ain't that something? And I had to grab this book bag. I had to. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Hell yes. Oh, of course, man. Of course. Like this is again, this is something to where excuse me. And I don't know anybody's finances and all that stuff, of course. But if you get a chance to go, everybody out there, if you get a chance to go, if you've not gone before, it's highly worth it. If you're a fan of this film, it's highly, highly, highly worth it. If you're a fan of the franchise, even if this isn't one of your favorite films, like franchises, but you like it, but you're a fan of horror, it's worth the experience. It's definitely worth the experience. I believe it's what was it? a buck 50. Yeah, it's a buck 50 per ticket, so it's 300 for us, and then all the other expenses. But it's just, uh if you can afford to go, definitely go. We had to save, so if you got to save. How cool is it to know that the sand is? Yes, yes. Which you know what else is cool about that too, Peter, is they were telling us on the tour that and I can't think of her name, Betsy Palmer, like that how she see herself as an actor, so she wanted that fight scene to be pretty much real, and she really slapped the shit out. And like that whole scene was cool. And when they were talking about how, well, actually, I was the one who brought it up because the guy was talking about like the ending part, and I was talking about the hairy knuckles and the toothpicks. And the guy was talking about how with the hairy knuckles that Betsy Palmer made it clear. She let the people know that those are not my hands. Those are not my hands. So it was, and I agree with you on that. Just because like the conventions are amazing, don't get me wrong, but this right here, like you're right there where that movie was shot, like where that movie was filmed, and that's a whole different experience than a convention. I'm not knocking conventions at all because I love them, but this is like another level. It's like, yeah, I'm fucking here. Nice, nice. Yeah, this weekend they're doing 13%. They're doing 13% off if just paying with cash. And then so with their ATM there, it's, I don't know if it's always like that, but it was free fees. And I use it to save the money. But I went in there and took an extra 20 out to because I forgot to get the ticket, because on the ticket it says or on the receipt it says Camp Crystal Lake, which I think is freaking awesome. So I'm like, I just because I need to have that laminated and save it. But let me get to the next picture. And there's a lot of freaking pictures. I'm gonna try to get to as many as we can. I don't know where we were standing in front of right there, guys. I'm sorry, but it's me and the wife. Yeah, you just have to. Oh, there's the famous boat jump. You have to, man. You have to, because it was like once they told us that, I was like, no ATM fees and the receipts at Camp Crystal Lake. Oh, sold and saving 13%. Of course. Oh, these thermoses we got. We got two of them. That one of them, we got one like that with its silver writing. There's the little beautiful boat scene. And that dock, they had to replace it, of course, but it's basically in the same spot as the one from the original where the film was shot, or the film. There's the other side of the tunnel. So yeah, like going if I turn around and walk straight and go up, the hill is up that way, like the opposite direction I'm looking, I should say. Monopoly. That right there is the original sign that's outside the little generator thing, where it says keep out. Me chilling in the canoe again. Look at me looking over there, thinking about life. Actually, right here at this point, I'm starting to get hungry. I wasn't getting mad, just getting hungry. Look at that. See the water bubbling? Could have been Jason. Could have been Jason. There's more of my wife trying to hit me with the prop machete than this hanging on the door. Well, you see my feet touching the ground, but you know, more of that which this generator right here, they just like that's not the original. They had to make that, and they did a really good job. If you go back and watch the original and then watch this, because that was something after, again, with you bringing it up, Peter. But after we went through the whole tour and you see this and you see the movie, I was like, wow, they did a great freaking job with that. A great freaking job with that. There's me again with the band, starting it up. Just letting you guys know again. And then again, there's the other end of the tunnel. And this Mustang right here, guys, just to let you know, sounded fucking amazing when it was driving down the street by us. It had some drag radios on there, but it sounded so good. Had to let you guys know that. Oh, me and the generator again. There may be some double pictures. Oh, shoot. Nice. I mean, it sucks. I'm sure it wasn't cool getting shot in the groin, but that's that's some dope trivia right there. Is the wife messing with the generator now? Oh, Blairstown Diner. Definitely stop there. The people are nice as hell. The food is good, and they have this. They have merch, guys. They have some. Look at that. She got the T-shirt. I got the hoodie. There I am again. Just thinking about life, or just chilling in the tunnel. Oh, this tunnel was so cool. Like I couldn't stop cheesing in there. Some cool ass magnets, which I wish I would have grabbed a few more. Ralph's bike. Henry, if you're watching this, Ricky would have probably took that. Probably took it in the woods. But crazy Ralph's bike. I had to take a picture by that. You know where this is. So we were just messing around. We weren't doing anything. They were lying. So this we got at the end, the Crystal Lake Tours map, which was kind of cool, which was really cool. And next time we go, we're going to check out the other film locations we didn't get to see. Blairstown Arches. The Blairstown Arches. Thank you, good sir. I think the crew stayed in there or something like that. Someone from the crew stayed in there. And then yes, that's the thing. This is the glass I was trying to show you guys. This one right here. I'm drinking grape soda out of. Oh, it's delicious. Show you guys a few more. I don't even know how many more I have. Me taking a picture of something. I think I was trying to take another picture of the canoe. Thrown through the window. What is it about the thrown through the window scenes in Friday the 13th that I love so much? And I hope you guys do too. Yes. They have a rubber snake. They had a rubber snake in that room today when we went. Yeah, they had a rubber snake in there. But what was crazy about that is, so I guess they had a snake handler there, and a snake handler didn't know the snake was going to be killed. I don't know what happened. Like nobody knows. I guess supposedly it wasn't in the script. Nobody knows what happened with that. Savini said he didn't ask for that to happen, and it happened. And I'm like, that's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit. The tunnel again. Oops, wrong way. Blairstown Arches. And that's just more from that hill going down the hill. The Jeep. The tunnel again. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I want to try to. Me and the wife were just talking about this. We're definitely going to try to, of course, as long as the finances are right, hit up one of those whenever another Blairstown event happens. Like maybe I don't know when, but Blairstown event happens down the road, and we're gonna try to hit one up because I like that little town. We like that little town, that little strip, and I think it would be a good time, especially with other Friday the 13th fans. Oh, they gave us these koozies at the end. And then there's the little journals. I just had to get one. I had to. There's me again. And that was me, which I didn't post the videos yet because I was just so into this freaking, like, the whole honestly, the whole getaway. The whole getaway. So I was just like, I'll do these videos, and then when I get home is when I'll post them and do all the other stuff. And I'll get those out today. About 2.5, 3 hours. Well, from what we did was we about 2.5, 3 hours from the hotel we stayed at, from home, and then from the hotel is like another half hour. So if we were to drive from there to there, probably about 3.5, like to drive to Blairstown. But such a great time, man. Such a great freaking, oh my gosh. There's the guitar again. Yep, Monopoly. The jump scene. You know what? Archery again. Camp Crystal Lake, 1958. I'm gonna end it with that one. But again, guys, seriously, everybody that's watching this live or watching it later, hit that Camp Crystal Lakes tour in the description. Also go to HORRORWITHSIR.STURDYGUESTS. Like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff wherever I'm at. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm about to wrap this up anyway, too, man. Thank you for tuning in. I can't wait to hear about your experience with that. Let me know how it is. I hope you have an amazing time. Safe travels, too, when you go. But yeah, people, if you can go, seriously, go. It's worth, I mean, if you have to budget, if you have to save, it's worth putting a couple dollars aside for however long you have to do it for, to go to this and experience it. And I would say definitely experience it with other people that would appreciate it, other people that would really have a great time with this. Like, this isn't the type of thing where, which, I mean, I'm sure most people know this, but this isn't the type of thing where you'd want to drag somebody just to go with you type of deal. This is like, no, I want someone that's going to actually appreciate this experience, have a great time with this experience, not be just dragging their feet, huffing and puffing. Go check this out. Seriously, go check this out. But I'll be gaming later, guys. I'm not sure what game yet. Maybe that Ghostbusters game with my boy Matt. So yeah, tune in. I'll probably be talking more about this tour somewhat when he asks me some questions and all that. Oh, before I bounce, this camera right here is what I was talking about. This shit right here, I know nothing about it, but I want to learn about it. So anybody in the comments, please let me know if you know anything about it. We can talk. Because as a matter of fact, my email is right in the description. Shoot me an email. Get a little closer with that. Because I want to do some sort of content with this. Now I know it's not the newer camera and all this other stuff. I have to figure out how to get the tape off and record. We'll figure that out later. Right now, I just want to learn how to use this, figure out what type of stuff I need to record with it, and the other stuff will come later on. But yeah, had to show it off. And now I'm gonna get on out of here, guys. Again, Camp Crystal Lake tours. Definitely, highly recommended. Yes, you should go. Hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you in your nightmares. And again, I'll be gaming probably around 12:30, 1 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. You guys have a great one. I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace. Have a good one, Dadpool. And if you're up later, hope you can tune in for the gaming stream. I think we're going to be playing Ghostbusters, but I'm not 100% sure. It'll probably either be that or a zombie killing game. But again, you guys have a great one. Thank you all for tuning in.